This is a quick demonstration of the pharmacy software, and once you log in, you'll be brought into this interface. You have the pharmacy section, the cashier section, the administration section, and the software is just called SuperShop software. So at the pharmacy section, we have this menu where you can take in walk-in requests, you can review the requests, you can look at the price lists, add new stocks, and there's always a tutorial video in the software to help you to perhaps learn or revise how to use the software. The cashier section has this menu where you can print receipts, the cashier can cash out, you can also look at the tutorials anyway and the price list. The administration section has financial reports, you can look at your daily cash reports, the price lists, you can add new stocks, you can take inventory. You can also have a staff contact list in the software, and then you can add a new user. That is, you are adding a new staff that can use the software, and there's always a tutorial at the bottom here to teach you how to use the administration section as well. Okay, so let's take an order from somebody. This is the interface for taking orders. I'm going to select a drug here. Let me just select 3 drugs: Coartem, diclofenac, paracetamol. And as you can see, once I select the drug, the current stock in the system is even shown here. So you can see the live update of your stock right here as you are dispensing the drugs. So for Coartem, I'm going to dispense, let's say 10. In the system, you also have a place where you would have entered the units of sale already. So you know, maybe perhaps you sell the Coartem in packs or in strips or as single tablets. So that's why we are entering the quantities here. And then for the diclo, let me see, I'm taking 8, and then for the paracetamol, well, another 8. So once I save, I'll be brought to the total. This shows the total price I have to pay. It's not paid yet, as you can see, but this is the total price the person has to pay. And as you can see, the stocks have not been updated yet, because we want the client to confirm if they can pay or not. If they cannot pay, we can always edit the prescription, but if they can pay, then we can go to the cashier side and print a receipt for them. At the cashier side, that's the amount they were supposed to pay. We can receive payments, and here you would enter the amount for which they are paying, 196. And once I save, it's going to prompt me to be sure I have entered the right amount here. If not, I go back and review. The summary is also shown here so that I can always be sure that I have entered the correct amount. So once I'm sure I have entered the correct amount and everything is okay, I click OK, and the receipt is printed. Once the receipt is printed, the stocks have been updated. If I come to the next, let's say I come back to prescribe the next drug, once I click, you can see the stocks have been updated. Paracetamol was 61 and I sold 10, so we are 51. Diclofenac was 88 and I sold 8, so my stock now is 80. And then I think paracetamol was also 58 and I sold 8, so the stocks are updated like from the previous patient or the previous person I dispensed to. The cashier section the cashier can also cash out. So since I'm the only cashier on the system, I can see for today, this is the amount I received, and that's the date. The administrator can also see a daily cash report. Because I'm the only cashier, I can see the same thing here. I can look at the financial report where I want to see the total revenue for a period. So total revenue for a period, I can select a period, let's say September 2018 till December 2018. Let me make it December 31st. So there's a period selected, and then I can submit and see the total revenue. And even so, I can see the details of all the payments that were made on a daily basis. You can also check the price list here in the system. You can add new stocks. We've done the inventory report. You can also add your staff list, add new user, etc. So let's add some new stock. Once you come to the new stock, once you come here, you can add the drag, add the quantities, add the supplier invoice number, add expiration, and then put in some remarks here and save. And then that means the drag is now in your system. So this is just a quick overview of the software I have here.